In life,
there are
there
moments
are
when you stop and
moments when
ask
you start to
yourself,
ask yourself,
how did
how did I
I get
get
here?
here?
Like, why am I
Like, why
standing
am
here?
I standing here?
Well, this is
But
definitely
this
one
is
of those
definitely one
moments
of
for
those
me.
moments for me.
And I find
And I find
myself
myself going
to
back
the beginning,
to the beginning,
back to my
back to
roots.
my roots.
I was
I
born to
was born to
incredible
incredible
parents,
parents,
amazing parents
amazing
who served
parents
as
who
doctors
served
in
the
the Indian
doctors
Army.
in India's
I was the
army. I
firstborn,
was firstborn,
and as
and as
far back as I
far
can
back
remember,
as I
I
can
made my
remember, I
parents
made my
very
parents
proud
very
and happy
proud and happy
99% of the
99% of
time.
the time.
Okay, slight
Okay, slight
exaggerations of personal
exaggerations of personal
achievements
achievements
are allowed from
a
time to
lot
time, don't
from
you
time to
think?
time, don't you think?
My brother was
My
born
brother was
a few
born a
years
few years
later, and
later,
even
and
then,
even then,
nothing
nothing
changed for
changed
me.
for me.
We were both
We were
given
both
equal
given equal
opportunities, and I want
opportunities,
to
and I want to
emphasize this.
emphasize this. I want to really emphasize this for
Because
you because
I don't
I
think
don't
a
think
lot of
a
people
lot of
might
people must
understand that
understand
being
that being
equal might
equal
seem
may
very
seem very
normal.
normal.
But where I
But
come
where I
from,
come from,
India,
India,
and a lot of
and a lot of
developing countries around the world,
developing
more
countries for the
often than
world,
not,
and more than or
this is
not,
an
this is
exception.
exception.
It's actually a
It's actually a
privilege.
privilege.
My first
My first
experience
experience
of the
of the
glaring
glaring
disparity
disparity
between boys
between
and
boys and
girls came at a
girls
very, very
because
young
at a very,
age.
very young
I
age,
grew up
I
in a
grew
middle
up in a
class
middle class
family
family
with extremely
with
philanthropic
extremely
parents who constantly reminded
constants
me and my
reminded
brother
me of my
how
brothers how
lucky
lucky
we were
we were
and how
and
giving
how
back
giving
to
back
those who
to
were
those
less
who were
fortunate
less
was not
fortunate
a
was not
choice,
a choice.
it was a
It
way
was a
of
ways of
life.
life.
Simple.
Simple.
I was seven or
I was
eight
seven
years
or
old
8 years old when
my
my
parents started
parents started
taking me on
taking
these
me on
visits
visits
in a
in a
traveling clinic
traveling clinic
to
to
developing
developing
communities
communities
around
and
villages around the
villages
city
around
that
the
we
cities
lived
and
in
that
called
lived in
Bailey.
Count
We
Bilili.
were packed
We
into this
backed into the
ambulance,
ambulance
my
and my
parents would
parents would
provide
provide
free medical care
free
to
medical
people who
care to
couldn't
people who
afford it.
wouldn't afford it.
My job
My
at the age
12
of
at
8
eight of
was
8
assistant
were assistants for the
pharmacist.
masses.
So I would
So
count
I
all the
would count all
medicines, put them in
medicines,
an
put them in
envelope,
an
and give it out
envelope,
to
and give it
patients. And
out
I
to
really took
patients.
my
I
job
really
very
took my job
seriously.
very serious,
Very seriously.
very
But the
seriously.
more
But
I
the
went
more
on
I
these
went on these
expeditions,
investigations,
the more I
the more I
began to
began to
notice
notice
the
the
simplest
simplest
things
things
that distinguished a boy
distinguished a
from a
boy
girl
from a girl,
or a man
a
from a
man
woman.
from a woman.
For example,
For example,
girls
girls
were pulled out of
was
school when
put
they
out
hit
of school and we
puberty
hit
because
purity
they were
because they
considered
were
ready
considered
for
ready for
marriage
marriage
and
and
babies.
babies.
That's 12 and
That's 12 and
13,
13
while
were
boys
boys
still
still
enjoyed their
enjoy their
childhood.
childhood.
Or basic
Or
human
basic
rights
human
such as
rights such as
healthcare
health
were
care
denied
were denied
just
just
because
because
they were women.
there were women.
Let this
Let's
let's call
call
this whole
this whole
experience trigger
experience
number
just
1 for
girl
me.
number one for me.
Fast
Fast
forward a few
forward the
years
few
and many
years
many
and many
triggers
many
in
triggers in
between.
between.
Like a
Like
producer
a
director,
producer
for
or director,
example,
for
early
example, is
on
always
in my
arts my
career, I
career
must have been
as must
about
have been
18 or 19,
about 80
telling
or
me
90 tells
that
me
if I
that
didn't
if I
agree
didn't agree
to
to
ridiculous
ridiculous terms
terms or
or
painfully
painfully
low
low
salaries in this
salaries in
movie,
movie,
that he would just
that he
replace
would
me
just replace me
because girls
because
are
girls are
replaceable in
replaceable
the
in the
entertainment business.
entertainment business.
That was a
That
memorable
was a
one.
memorable one.
Made me
Makes
decide
me
to make
decide to make
myself
myself
irreplaceable.
irre-
But I think
irreplaceable.
what really
But I
moved the
think what's
needle
really
for me
smooth too for me
was
is
when they
ultimately led
laid
me to
a very
create
strong foundation for health
foundations for health
programs.
education
And
and
around the
around the
same
same
time,
time partner with UNICEF was an
was my
encounter with my
housekeeper's daughter.
housekeeper's daughter.
About 12 years
About
ago,
12 years ago,
I came home
I
from
came
set
home from
early
set
one
early
day and
one
she was
day,
sitting in
and
my
she said this is my
library reading a
library's
book.
read
She
this
must have
book,
been
and she must
8 or
have been
9
8
years
or
old
9
and I
years
knew
old,
she
and
loved
I knew
reading.
she loves
So I
reading.
asked her, I
So
was
she
like,
asked her as well, like,
it's a
this is a
weekday,
miss
why
as
aren't you at
quickly,
school?
was
And she
aren't you
said,
to go to
oh, I don't
school?
go to school anymore. So I went
So,
and
when
asked
I
her
asked her
mother, and I
mother,
said,
as I said,
why
why
isn't she
isn't
at
she
school?
in school?
And her mom
And her
said
husband
that her
said that
family
family
couldn't afford
couldn't afford to send her and her brothers to school.
So
So they
they
chose the boys. The reason
she would
she would
eventually
eventually get married, and it would be waste of money. I was completely blown, and it shook me to my core. Eventually, I decided to cover the cost of her education as that she could continue to learn, because education is a basic human right. And I hear necessity, especially today. From that point on, I was determined to make a difference as a many children's lives as I could, whatever big or small way that I could contribute. There's a really beautiful quote that I read recently. I think it's a workplace appropriate to say, to explain what I'm trying to say today. The hand that brought a cradle, the co-creator, the mother of tomorrow, a woman shapes the destiny of civilization. Such is the tragic ironies of fate, that a beautiful creation such as a girl child is today one of the gravest concerns faces humanity. Girls have a power to change the world. It's a fact, yes, today. Girls are more likely than boys and never to set foot into the classroom. Despite of all the better progress made over the last 2 decades, girls' education not just empowers families, but communities and economies. As a result of her education, we all do better. It's just as simple as that.